Yeah. Oh, the Tome of Aquan History, where you can learn Aquan and if you study it enough, which I think Shael took. We had a large feast.
I don't know if I took that just because I already speak Aquan, so I don't know. I think I just added it to the group loot list.
Yeah, that's right, you do. That's how Shael was able to communicate with the Sahagi. Oh, and the shield was named Tidebreaker. So it came upon.
And hella money we also got.
Hella money, yes.
Hella money.
After that, we came upon an ethereal dragon that had some kind of vision link with Shael. Big important part. And that she was Stormbreaker?
Daughter of the Storm.
Daughter of the Storm. What is Stormbreaker?
I don't know, that also sounds epic as shit, though.
That actually, you have to get Shael to level 19 and then use a Thunderstone.
Already setting rules.
This is a Pokemon, Nick.
I'm not a Jolteon.
Oh, I'm afraid that it very much is now.
So, the ethereal dragon was speaking to Shael and Costin, and told Costin that he knows what must be done. And also spoke to Yuga. He mentioned something, or they mentioned something, of the primordial spirits before the birth of the new gods. And they were shown a vision of a younger
World, most likely.
world.
You might have been just scratching fast because I was expo dumping right there.
Yes, I was. Thank you. World.
No problem.
Word. And I believe that's where we were left off. After speaking to them. Am I missing?
Yeah, I think that sums it up very well. Please take a point of inspiration for that.
Thank you.
The one other thing worth noting is that the actual primordial spirit of water is named Stoldark.
Thank you.
Alright. So, before we begin, any thoughts, questions, concerns, or anything like that?
No.
Excellent. Then,
We're ready to rock and roll.
let us resume Divine Beasts. The long journey to the Onifei Abyss. Stoldark, our primordial spirit of water, is granted your boon. Walls of visions of a world long forgotten. But another revelation has been unearthed. A great threat. The Archaeons that will bring ruin to this world. But what is this herald? What were some of the words spoken to Costin? What was the meaning behind them? As you prepare for the journey back to the safety of the Song City, your mind spin with more questions than answers. Let us resume moments after you had concluded your conversation with Stoldark. The bubbles and waving water that made up the ethereal form of this great dragon quiver like moving water. And the form disappears in a tide of bubbles that float upward. A final word of warning. Riding in the still air, a disembodied voice. Remember my words, Herald. All life hangs in the balance. And you are now alone in this dank, dark chamber.
Doesn't leave behind like a little glowing blue spot that we can step into and get warped back to the start of this whole shit.
What is
Like
your
in the
passive
end of a Zelda, at the end of a Zelda temple. 17.
Or a Nick temple.
You do happen to see that there are some glowing bits of blue. However, it is luminescent coral that casts a soft light in the cavern.
Oh, that's good. That must
You just have to eat it. However, you do recall that, you know a teleportation spell.
I know, but we were gonna get back to where we left the things. And then teleport with the Hasho.
Alas, if only life were so easy.
Oh my.
So Shael will just kind of look to everybody and she says, well, I could start the teleportation spell from here, but I know, Avatar Hyuga, you were hesitant to leave the Hasho behind. So I'll look to our two avatars.
Hyuga does not respond, and as you, after a brief pause, look over at him to see if he's even listening, he is staring in awe and reverence at that open dome area of the chamber where Soldark was.
Hyuga, are you okay?
It's almost in a moment seems as though snapping out of a daze. Forgive me, I'm here. I'm truly here. And he smiles over us. He did it. It doesn't feel real.
Never does the first time. But it's not going to be the last either.
Yes, I suppose you are right in that regard. But did you all see those visions as well?
We didn't, did we? It was just Costin and him.
So you guys actually did see a vision of like the old world.
Okay.
Austin and Hyuga, however, saw something else as well. Like you all saw that collective vision, and then a little something extra for the avatars.
A little something extra. It was his OnlyFans.
Stoldarks.
Yeah.
You once again hear the disembodied voice echoing through the chamber. You will need to subscribe for that content. Yes, I do fan request videos.
Oh no. Oh no.
I am partnered with BadDragon.com.
I regret everything. I regret everything.
BadDragon.com?
Yes.
Okay. All lowercase?
All lowercase. This was a great session. So we'll reconvene in a couple weeks.
We've made it how many minutes before
Made it 14
we went
minutes.
off the rail? And how many minutes of those were theme song and you introducing?
You made it 10 minutes into this session. I already regret this.
It's not a proper session unless Nick regrets it at least one time.
Exactly.
That is true.
But yes,
Well, I was granted a vision, though. If it's anything like last time, I suspect that you two saw more than we did.
and he gives a very grave look to Costin at that.
We should get the Hasho and ride back.
I agree.
Well, I can teleport the Hasho back, too, but we gotta get to them first.
You have my thanks for going to retrieve the Hasho. They're very important to our people.
Besides, who knows when we'll ride another Hasho? Might as well take the opportunity and enjoy
let us go.
Maybe we'll run into a Sahagin that knows a shortcut.
It is... Oh, sorry.
I'm still stunned at what we just saw, and I'm sorry if I'm not full of words right now.
Don't need to be sorry. In grand moments like this, it's usually best to reflect on what happened and look inside yourself and hope for growth and change.
I would definitely like to hear what you all saw, but I agree that we should probably head back. Let's find the Hasha. Hasha.
It could be some time on the way back. If you'd like, we could speak as we travel.
I appreciate that, yeah. It would pass the time for sure, and my mind is running all sorts of different ways.
Now, I ask this of our Avatar parent. Would Costin like to chat as they continue the travels back?
Now's as good a time as any.
For the long trek back, takes a considerable amount of time. It's the long walk out of the caves, through the temple, back through the reaches of the Odafe Abyss, or the Sahagin Cave, and it takes a good few hours, at a brisk, steady pace. But as you proceed through, you and Avatar Hyuga in tow have an opportunity to continue speaking about the subjects at hand, of what was shown, what happened in the Cavern of Stoldard. The floor is yours.
I'm honestly not entirely certain what I saw. But I'm still at a bit of loss for words.
So what did you see? Was it different? Child mentioned that it might have been different from what we saw, because we saw something about...
We had a glimpse of the world as it was
the before.
before Basalk and
Oh, thank you.
Gerudo and all of them.
It seemed rather grand, to be honest. Sort of like a paradise, right?
Yeah.
I got that feeling. Like the whole world was together in peace.
Your thoughts on it, Torn?
Torn was kind of... he was just happy he was not eating this time, you know, because they seemed pretty big. You know, it's like a good kind of like a good scene, and then, you know, just kind of like he's just happy he's not eating this time.
Avatar Hyuga nods as your description says, the cities spanning entire continents, those gleaming spires, I've read about them, but to see them, even if it was just a vision, was incredible.
It was like witnessing the world's own memory from a perspective that only a god has. Seeing everything all at once, it was awe-inspiring.
It's memory. You've a way with words, Costin.
words that came after. There's Harold. Yes.
Yes, Harold. You called him Harold?
I'm still not entirely certain what that means.
Herald of the New Age.
I don't like the sound of it.
I don't think it necessarily has to be something foreboding.
It's
Sounds like change, which can be good.
there's 3 of them, not just one.
3 more like Staldark?
No,
Oh, the
2 more. Like the man we do not name.
right.
I was confused. I must admit, I did not know of what he spoke. The Archaeons?
You left
Someone
the
you know.
context. An individual with grand, terrifying dark power. And there's 3 of them. I'm pretty confident in my own abilities, especially with all of you standing with me. I feel like we're a force to be reckoned with. The things we've accomplished are quite grand, but 3 like Marco. I don't even know how to wrap my head around that thought.
Fear I still do not understand, but whatever this situation is, it causes you and the others such concern. After what I've seen all of you do in combat, this must be a grave foe indeed.
Powerful and elusive. He manipulates people from the shadows. He has terrifying abilities to warp your sense of perception.
He finds your darkest part and picks at it.
It's a violation of just existing. The natural order.
It does sound grave. There are more like this Markoth.
Didn't we meet one of the others
Did we?
in the city? And he claimed to have some connection to Torrent.
You think he's one of them? Could be, now that you mention it. I didn't really give it any thought before. I just thought he was a bit of a lunatic with some power. But it kind of adds up. It sort of fits.
Which city are you speaking of? Was
Yours.
The man who assaulted
Soul's
someone.
Mercy? There's one of the Archaeons within the walls of my own city?
Not necessarily anymore, but
I think he may be gone now, or at least in hiding, but... Yes, when we reported that dead individual in the alleyway, that's who...
Yes, I was informed of that. I thought it was just a tragedy, a burglary or mugging gone wrong.
We weren't entirely certain what it was either at the beginning. Given the strange circumstances around it and lack of witnesses, it was better for us to keep the details to ourselves at the time.
I see. That might have been wise. Would have caused a panic.
Yeah.
The second one, Archean ones, is that Zarkald as well?
yes, isn't that the one we met in the city?
Yeah, Zarkov.
Markoth's brother?
Zarkov. Yeah. And me so.
Hence.
He looks to
Please don't
Torin,
say his name.
but
It's okay. He can get out of hand once in a while, so I need to calm down some. I know you're being irked, but you need to stop.
oh, perhaps I didn't read between the lines correctly with that. I know that Torin kind of graded each other a bit. So it's someone else. Oh, gods, don't tell me that individual is within Besok City as well.
I don't know if he is for certain.
I
It's
told you
just
wrong.
something about him. Just the way he spoke and the way he knew things. I
Yeah.
don't want to discount the possibility.
If he's not the third, he probably knows who is.
At the very least.
And unfortunately, he is adept at finding us. So if he has anything to share with us, he will probably appear when we least want him to.
Oh, he's not there. Goodness. God.
Like, as he shout, he, like, whirls around with the spear, like, what is it? Quilzar!
Closer.
Did you say Orica bursts out laughing at this?
Loses for a couple of moments before we find him. With an unsteady hand lowering the tip of his spear and continuing to walk with you.
Costin and Hugo are just scared shitless right now. Everybody's laughing at them.
Orica's gonna put a hand on Hugo. I remember my first time. That's it.
Excuse me.
Adventuring business is rather taxing.
I would advise that you, if you decide to finish the pilgrimage, find a group of your own to go with. And maybe start at the Temple of Air, since we kind of cleared it out already.
Decision. Yes, I'll talk to the Wave Fist Warriors. They've got capable fighters there.
Maybe you'll find your own Torin as well.
I don't know if there's anybody quite like Torin.
That is true. I'm the one and only. As it looks like off in the like the sunset.
Does the sunset pose?
In that moment, over into Rugo's reach, a man with a long, flowing black hair looks up to the sky, nodding in approval. As resonating with Torin, he too does the sunset, and you just hear, as he continues along. Yes, Torin is rather unique, so truly I can say that of any of you, been more than remarkable on this journey of ours.
I think individually, we're just normal folk. We just work well together. It's when you have strength in numbers, with people that you can trust, where true strength lies.
Like the old adage of a single arrow breaking under a bit of strain, but many arrows being strong together.
Yes, it rings a bell. Something like that, yes.
I see. Smiles a bit at that. You've a fair bit of wisdom in you. It belies your youth, Master Gallus.
No, it's just a lot of books. Honestly, I'm just stealing phrases from more intelligent and, well, well-traveled individuals than I.
Nothing wrong with that. I think some of the best wisdom is found in books. But I'm probably a little biased.
And we can only improve ourselves by learning from the past and from what others have accomplished. So it makes sense.
Yes, to learn from the past. And his gaze kind of grows distant as you continue walking. And Austin, you know, without saying anything, his thoughts are pretty clearly drifting toward the other vision of the two that you saw. Was there anything else that you guys wish to discuss?
You know, one thing has been really been on my mind since we left was, remember when Tenson said to you, Costin, and said, like, we'll see you in 3-4 days? You know, that is coming up.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that right now, Torin.
But
Every time his name comes up, this intense headache starts to form right at the back of my skull. Like being smacked over the back of the head.
I kind of just want to bring it up just in case, because, you know, with him, it's always something weird that happens. Something always happens with that guy coming around.
It's true. We should at least be on guard and have our wits about us.
True. I know also, I kind of have a feeling, you know, we're not going to be seeing the last of Markoth. Markoth, right? Markoth? Okay, sweet. Just want to make sure I didn't get them all mixed up. You know, it just, that guy still rubs me the wrong way.
Speaking of rubbing the wrong way, Thorin, I still don't know how to bring it up to you in conversation. Just somehow you have a relationship with Sakab, and I can't imagine someone making you. No offense.
I know, someone can make someone not this awesome like this. I mean, I was born like this. Have the audacity saying he made me or whatever, you know, just...
Yeah, well said. Yeah, you're too good to have been made of something like that.
Yes, I agree.
I try not to dwell on it. I think he just spouted those words to try to throw you off kilter, make you doubt yourself, second guess your own actions. You are who you know you are. It's as simple as that.
Yes, you're right. Thank you, everyone. You know, because it was almost getting to me, but then I just realized, you know, I have all of you guys here with me. And he does one more sunset pose. No one can make this much awesomeness like this.
Now, when Torin is
HMP is doing a guitar solo in your general direction.
Oh, Thorin, never change, please.
As you're walking along, Oriko, you're kind of smiling at everybody. You feel an encouraging hand pat your shoulder, and everybody is immediately gone. You hear, yes, such touching moments. What do you think? That simply believing something different, to turn your eyes from the truth, will make it any different.
Snarls, go away.
Would I do that? Isn't it pleasant to have a bit of conversation again?
I'm not interested.
Well, that's fine. But I'll stick around for a while.
Have to.
Oh, but I wouldn't miss what's to come.
Her heart sinks and her stomach drops at that.
You immediately feel the presence gone. Everybody kind of like look back as you've been walking along and Oriko has just kind of suddenly stopped and you don't pay a whole lot of mind in the moment. But then she gets several paces back, just frozen for a minute.
Orica, did you see something?
No, I didn't see anything. It was just I got lost in thought. I'm sorry. I'm catching up.
Yeah, come on, Rico. We're trying to get out of here.
Do I believe her?
Tell you what, Oriko, if you could, please roll a deception check, and Shael, please roll an insight check.
Not good.
The classic Ben Sakar move. Inside check! Well,
Ooh.
Shael, you're a little confused, but Oriko is very clearly like white in the face, voice getting a little higher, as you can always tell that inflection when something's really wrong.
I was born at night, not last night.
Exactly.
She just kind of like nods to her or to Oriko, like just to like give her a.
Like
I'm not gonna say anything, but I can see that something else is not right.
Oriko gives her a look and nods as well, like, thank you. I don't want to talk about it just yet. Like, the look, like...
The eyes, it's all in here.
I'll spill the tea later, I promise.
Conversation in the span of a second.
That's girl power, baby.
Blink of an eye.
Can I give a little bit insight into why Oriko's keeping it?
Feel free. The floor is yours.
Oriko feeling that this is a great moment. They just defeated Philzar and doesn't want to scare Hyuga that Markoth is speaking to Oriko right now.
Seems fair.
We have epic music playing. I'm still like,
I know.
got a chill the next time.
That's the power of Marcoth, baby.
My hair stands on end. Just, it's crazy.
So, as the conversation begins to die down a little, continue your journey back upward toward the surface of the Onfei Abyss, up to the very top of it. You begin the ascent up the coral steps to where the cave itself had gone to the bottom, once again passing through the very bottom of the ocean itself. But in the darkness, this small bit of light around you, which is visible, you can hear a sound up ahead. Footsteps.
Draw my sword.
You see her pat, pat, pat of feet, and walking into the kind of obscured vision you have at the very dim edge of the light, you see the shape of a Sahage. Wearing just a ton of belts and carrying packs, you recognize Yakan from
Yakan.
Ah, Prince! You've made it. Yakan has been told about all of the great heroics that you've had. Ah, spits on the ground.
Follow suit. As ladylike as possible.
Oriko will as well, but military stuff.
Great victory. Would you like, pulls out a small bag, to chew?
Right.
No, thank you.
Oriko pulls out her bag like, I have some.
Ah, yes. Chew on the way back to your homes.
Yes.
Ah, but I do have a parting gift for you all. Sitting in his bag, he pulls out, looks like a small satchel. Kind of waddles over and hands it up to Torn.
Ah, yeah. Thank you. What's this?
It's good for cooking. Blackwater kelp, we call it.
Oh. And in turn, we'll put.
I've already taken some and I've tried it. Very flavorful.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm definitely going to try this out. And Torn will take like a little piece of it and put it in his tongue like, oh, not bad. Yes. Thank you very much. I'm definitely going to use this for next time when I cook for you guys. And it's going to be delightful. The greatest thing you'll ever have. And by the way, and then Torn will spit out a big old loogie on the floor. And he goes, I will gladly take that bag from you.
And the Sahagin's eyes widen slightly at that prospect, and the toothy maw curls into what looks like a snarl, but you've gotten to know them well enough at this point to realize it's a smile as he reads, yes, good for chewing, and pulls it out and hands it to you. And, Hills and Vericia, oh, well, thank you very much for the raid, my friend. Give you a quick shout out here in chat. They're actually somebody that had popped in a while back and had hung out with us, and I was watching their D&D stream for a little while before we went live, and they're fantastic. They've got a great setup, really great energy around the table. So, friends, go on, drop by, give them a follow. Really nice folks over there.
That's
Nice.
what we like.
Nice. Very nice.
Yes, thank you for coming, and thank you for sharing your community with us.
And Torn will see him kind of like, do the smile. Then Torn will smile back, his big old teeth hanging like everywhere. Just.
The Sahagin stares at you for a couple of moments.
Sorry. Too much.
You see
Teeth.
its cheeks redden just slightly.
Oh.
Wow. I'm really flattered, but I'm seeing somebody.
Wait. What? No. I was smiling back at you because he's smiling at me.
Goodness. Oh.
Nick will just take
Well.
every opportunity to flirt with Joe. I think that's what we're learning.
All right. You know what? Well, they're not here with us, are they? No.
Oh boy.
No.
This is peak D&D right here.
Turn and be like, well, I'm seeing someone too. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to come off that way towards you. I seen you smiling, and so I was smiling. Kind of like a gesture, kind of like, kind of like a thank you, like appreciate.
It kind of stares at you, the big eyelids closing a couple times. And this is, I'm seeing someone.
Ah.
And just kind of turns around and just starts like waddling back.
All right. So guys, don't smile like I did. They think you're hitting on them.
And as you guys approach the Sahagin cave, you begin to witness what can only be labeled as the most spitting you've seen outside of Schmidt's sex tapes. As, like, the guard Sahagin see you coming, and, oh, yes! Just spit right on the ground inside of you, and as you walk through, every Sahagin that you see turns, the hero! Just hog a big loogie right on the ground and, like, before you. Some of them calling like, oh, hi there! Would you like to meet you?
There's gotta be a better way of showing respect as she sees the loogies all across the ground.
It's starting to look like spit sitting on the ground. The population is here.
Costin starts hovering off
Turning
the
into
ground.
mud.
The rest of you see this.
Oh, come on, Costin. Don't be shy. Come on.
Wait, when did you learn how to do that?
What? Do what?
You're floating.
do you mean oh, God! Get me down! What the heck?
Is that... Am I able to do that too after communing with Stoldark? And you see he's like kind of focusing and nothing's really happening.
Somebody pull me back!
Oh.
It seems rather handy, and he slips into Lugia. Oh! The sauce breath.
Do you want some help there, Hugo?
Like, he slips but he doesn't fall. He's like, catches himself in the spear. He's like, it's so slick.
Idle.
And as you're like, continuing to walk, the small group of Sahagin go down and just all Hawk Loogies in front of you.
I quit.
Oriko,
Guys!
sorry. Oriko tried to sway from the spitting, like, shoo! And put some...
They're all like
Faking it.
cheering. They're like doing the wave, like, and they're like all grabbing and just chewing right out of their little satchels. Some of them offering over to the rest of you.
Ah, yes,
We're
yes.
distracted.
Torrance just like taking from everywhere.
Yes, great,
Like,
guys.
fucking Costco sample.
I might need another bag, guys.
You do what you gotta do.
Oriko's bag, and they're just putting more in her bag. Just putting over here more, and like, oh, dude.
Just go faster, Oriko. I'm holding on. Go.
Okay, she starts walking through.
All of the Sahagi just continue to cheer and just spit in like right before them as you walk by. And you go up what will henceforth be known as the Steps of Moistness. Before you enter into a taller cavern, one that you recognize passing through, and you see several Sahagi, and they appear to be kind of scraping and stabbing at the wall with tridents. They turn and, like, again, see that look of reverence and amazement, spit on the ground. But as you guys draw closer, you see that they're making an engraving in the wall of the four of you.
Is he five of us? Is he again, or is he left out?
He is not present. I'm just kidding, it's 5.
Okay.
And, like, you're all like, at least you think very bravely fighting. It's like stick figures, it's very rudimentary drawings. But there's like a big kind of squid looking thing, and you guys are all like jumping up, like shooting weapons, and like one of them's kind of in the back holding up a hand, and there's looks like lightning bolts coming out. You can only assume that's you, Shael. One
it
of
has
them
like weird squiggles, like Betty Spaghetti hair. Like.
and you can see like a couple of them that have like axes, and there's one of them, everybody else has like dots for eyes, but one of them has circles, and you can assume that's Costin because he's got glasses. And like one of them looks like they're hiding.
That's
Definitely
Hugo.
Well, that's rather fascinating. I wonder which one. Oh.
One of them's in the monster's mouth.
It's in the monster's mouth like, ah!
There's me.
He's just like holding up the teeth like, with his body.
It's okay, guys. I'll block the jaws with my body. Once passing through, you see it, and you emerge once again in the open area. You can kind of see the magic bubble around it as you re-enter the coral forest outside of the Sahagin cave. And the area is once again dimly lit with glistening reefs of coral, all emitting a soft glow, various colors kind of shining out, and you no longer need to travel by torchlight or any magical light. Hugo kind of once again taking in the scenery, he says, you know, coming through here for a trip of leisure, rather than having to go and face untold dangers, it's rather beautiful here.
Truly is.
did against that creature. But I'm glad we did. I'm glad that we fought it. That these fish, people, things have been liberated from it. It feels good doing the right thing, and I know that you all did so much more than me, but just even being a part of it, thank you.
Don't undervalue your efforts. I was in very bad shape without. If you hadn't been there, I might not have made it out.
An essential part of our success was you. And given that you've never really done anything of the sort in your life, standing up to that in your first real fight, a feat of bravery second to none.
Yeah, I didn't need that for a first adventure at all.
I do rather pray that the Temple of Four Winds is a bit less dangerous than this bit of the journey has been. He kind of chuckles nervously for a moment.
If you do it, just don't go camping in caves.
Yes.
No matter how nice they seem.
And as you guys describe a little bit of this, you each kind of get flashbacks to that leg of your journey. Of the harrowing storms thundering above. The bridges swaying in massive gusts. The owlbears, bullets, even the temple itself. Strange creatures within. The doppelganger that had tricked you.
To think that it wasn't so long ago. Feels like ages already. But I remember it so clearly.
Well, hopefully, none of the memories we've made so far will fade so easily.
They're worth remembering. It's been a pretty insightful journey so far.
So I can count on every leg of it being dangerous.
Of course.
I really need to find a new job, you guys. I really hope I don't have to do this for very long, because this has been very, very dangerous so far. I'd really like to live to see Rifle Agent. Okay. Sorry. I see.
I didn't know.
You do.
I learned it.
The danger is worth your time.
It's a learning this has been, I agree.
If anything, it's more about the journey itself. You learn so much about yourself when you're put at odds. Situations you're unfamiliar with. You discover parts of yourself you didn't know existed.
During that last fight, I thought we were going to lose parts of myself that I didn't know existed.
yes, you'll feel that often. It's
Yeah,
good
we
for the
almost
heart
lost
rate.
all of the parts of Torin.
You notice Torin's tail is actually like 1/8 of an inch shorter.
It's a little bit shorter
Grow
each fight.
back? Is it?
He's not a lizard, folk.
It's true.
At any rate, it shouldn't be much further from here until we reach the Hasho.
And then I can find some way to draw the circle underwater. That'll be complicated, but I'll figure it out.
I'd
They do it with ice.
incredible. Teleportation magic. I never thought I'd see something like that. I've only read about it in books, but I mean, what is it reading about it in books versus experiencing it? I'm rambling again, I'm sorry.
It's okay to be excited about new things.
Truly. Let yourself go. Get excited. Life's not worth living if you're not happy.
That may be right.
So how are you going to draw that circle in the water?
Well, I could perhaps draw the runes, the markings on some rocks and place the rocks in a circle. Or I'm not sure yet. But I'll find some way.
Let's get to that.
Yeah.
It really is just a small jaunt of about 15 to 20 minutes, going up a few hills, down a few others. You're able to pretty easily navigate your way back simply through memory of having traveled through here not very long ago. Ere long, you reach the magic bubble that as you push through, you feel that strange sort of film envelop you as you are once again deep in cold, salty water of the ocean. The water breathing spell still taking effect, but again, that really uncomfortable first, depending on each person and their comfort level, 10 to 60 seconds of people who instinctively try to hold their breath, but then eventually water, like you can't hold it anymore, and water just fills your lungs, but you're able to breathe normally. It is very uncomfortable and off-putting. Indeed. You're able to settle back in. The one moment that you actually see Hyuga seeming to be in his element is just walking out, just immediately taking in like a breath of water and just immediately being able to breathe.
Must be nice.
Don't think I'll ever get used to it.
No.
A fair bit of practice. Lifetime in Basalt City.
Of course, of course.
The aquarium is my favorite place to go.
It was spectacular.
Did you see the manatees?
Did we?
saw the
I think we did.
manatees.
Yeah.
They are Basalt's gift to his people. They are incredible creatures. They've got the happiest little faces in their eyes. So smart, and they look at you, and they'll swim up. And you can swim with them, and they can do the circles. And
No, please continue.
My favorite
the
part
whales
was
are
the
also
otters.
fascinating. We found the otters too.
The otters.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the others. I love it when they're floating atop. Sometimes I see them when we reach the surface and they take the little rocks on their bellies and they smack the shellfish against them to break it open. Such clever little creatures.
Did you know that when they're sleeping, they all hold hands so they don't lose each other?
Otters are too good for this world. No offense.
None taken. They're adorable. Yes, I've read about that. Are you well versed in otters?
Oh, me? No,
No, just don't read any more about them. Trust me.
I'm very confused.
Just. They're sweet creatures that hold hands. Leave it at that.
Okay. Maybe there's a surprise I'm aware of. We'll let it be a surprise then.
Okay.
So
So once we're out there, I'm like reading it. I think I could just. Well, the rare chalks and inks infused with gems. So I have to use a chalk or an ink.
Squid ink.
But it has to be the magic ink that I'm gonna assume that I'm just gonna retcon that I have. When I learned this spell, I got the ink.
You roll a flat d20 for me.
No.
Hell no.
Lucky 13.
You are lucky, because if you rolled a 10 or less, I was going to say you didn't have it.
Rude. Why would I get a new spell and not go get what I needed?
Why would you?
As a matter of fact, however, you do not have magic ink. You have magic squid ink,
Oh,
which is waterproof.
okay then. That does make sense that that's what would be for sale.
Basalt
Basalt
City.
City. Okay. So she's going to find a couple stones and ask some help from the others to help her bring them and place them in a circle.
It kind of works together to move the stones. We can do that without a roll. It's
Yeah,
simply
and then-
able to do that.
And then once they're all placed, she'll use her magic ink and write on each of the stones one of the sigils that matches the teleportation circle back in Basalt City.
And though it does take a considerable amount of time to get it exactly because you've got that uneven surface and you've never really written in squid ink, so there's a few points where you had to like take something and like rub out like one little line that didn't quite go right.
Yeah.
But
She's meticulous with all of it. She's like, any line that goes awry, she like smudges and wipes it off to make sure it's straight. And then before she finishes the last one, she's like, okay, once I cast this, we only have like 30 seconds.
I'll gather the hasho first.
Yeah. So we'll have to get everyone through here pretty quickly.
Very well. He goes off to gather the hasho, emerging just maybe a minute or two later with the beasts in tow.
Okay. And they'll be fine once we reach the other side, right? They can...
There is an enchantment on Basalt City. Lord Basalt allows them to breathe in there.
Oh, good. Because I knew we mounted them in the city, but then we couldn't. I got confused. I'm glad.
These work a little differently on the beasts than in the beyonds.
That's fair.
Yes, they will be fine. I appreciate your concern for these creatures. And reaches up, kind of petting the snout of one of the hasho, and the seahorse just kind of wriggles a bit, looking rather content. And some of the others are actually kind of like, they've kind of like left him, and they're kind of nestling up to the others that have been riding them for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Costin.
Yeah, who lost theirs? Was it was Costin's?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so... Alright, if everyone's ready, I'll finish casting the spell. Everyone good?
Ready.
Ready.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Okay. She finishes the circle and channels the magic through her, and it's almost like a gust of wind has come up from beneath because it kind of like blows her hair up out of her face and like bubbles, but it's not like it's obviously we're underwater, so there's no wind. But and then all of a sudden this big like almost like a ring of, again, that like plasma ball looking energy lights up and connects each stone with each sigil on it, and then starts to glow. And she starts waving everyone in. She's like, okay, hurry, quick.
Off we go then.
Orico
He steps in.
steps in immediately. Yep.
Shael?
She waits for last, everyone else gets through first, and then she goes.
Everybody goes through. What's the trip through your teleportation circle like?
So it is kind of like being... most of us probably wouldn't know, but it's how we would all imagine what being, like, on a boat in a storm is like. It kind of feels like we're being blown, like, side to side and back and forth. And it's windy and noisy, and then all of a sudden everything stops. And, if you, like, any of us had closed our eyes, we would open our eyes, and we would be standing at the circle, in Basong City.
With the hush.
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
Back in Basalt City a few moments earlier. A couple of guards are sitting there. So, Ray, any plans for the weekend? No plans for the weekend. Think about just relaxing with the missus. Might try to make her some dinner. Well, that sounds really nice. What about you, Ken? I was thinking about going to the aquarium. I haven't done that for a while, and it's gonna go next month because it's my kid's birthday, but yeah, just do something special as the two of us. It's like bright light. You guys just up here.
Yeah, it's like a big, like, half dome plasma ball appears with, like, as if we're like a Tesla coil or something, just sparks flying off of us, and then all of a sudden it all, like, just
Back
kind
to
of
the
like...
future.
They're both just.
Shael, like,
You all
straightens
here?
her hair. Sorry if we startled you. And sorry, that was a rougher ride than I anticipated.
Orko's looking
They're
down,
both just staring, mouth agape.
Orko's looking, making sure she's got her axes and everything. Like nothing got left behind.
Everything on your person is accounted for. Except your pouch of gold.
No, fuck you, you're lying.
What?
Fucking lying.
I
5
thought you
blocks
said
away, Tenzin's walking down the street with a pouch of gold in his hand. Sucker.
Teleportation is such a costly endeavor.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna beat him up.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Well, have a great rest of your shift, Ray. Thank you for stopping by, Brian.
Bye, Ray.
See you, Ray.
Alright. And Hugo's just tense again and like okay. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
Torin?
I need to sleep. And I need a drink. And I need to sleep.
Torin, your tail.
Oh God, get some more. And as you look at Torin, he's kind of like on his feet and his hands, kind of clutching the dirt a little bit. Oh, we're nothing to see here. We're done. Okay, he gets up and kind of dusts himself off a little bit. We're good. But God, my tail again.
Like a scared cat that just hackles up like...
Cat Torin.
He's going feral.
Almost as though the other Hasho are responding to your heightened emotional state, like they come over and also start giving you like an encouraging nuzzle.
Aww.
No, I'm fine. I said no. Yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you.
Lord Hugo, before you go,
Yes, like he's already kind of like stepping a little bit, like trying to like gain his bearings, and he half turns back to all of you. Yes. Where are my manners? I'm sorry. It's been such a day.
of course. I just wanted to ask before you go, we did find a considerable sum of treasure and money, and would you like us to... I mean, it's only fair that you have some of it.
If there's anything that you would like to contribute, I can make a donation to the city's coffers. You took me down. You allowed We joined the pilgrimage for a time. We gained something that the Basalt hasn't had in some time. In fact, yes. I just had a thought. Could I take a bit of that gold?
Yes. I mean, in total, we amassed. And she kind of looks around to make sure no one can hear that they're carrying this much money around. In total, we amassed about 500 gold and 2,000 silver. If it was divided equally, you'd be entitled to 400 silver and 100 gold.
I might take my share of the 100 gold. I have some of my own, and I've been thinking about it on the way back. And now that I've had a chance to calm myself, yes, I'm going to take this. I'm going to throw a gala for this city. Yes, it's been some time since we've had a celebration for all the Salkians, and I think that in part of me completing a pilgrimage and communing with Stoldark, it might be a good idea. A real cause for celebration.
That's a lovely idea.
I would like the four of you there as honored guests, if you would.
We'd be honored.
I have something that I'd like to announce. Yes, I'll make it there. Forgive me, I've much to plan. I'm going to send word out. Let's plan for this to happen. We need to rest. Would 2 days work for you?
Yeah. I suppose.
I don't see why that would be an issue. We'll just spend a few days resting up after our endeavor.
Very well. I will send word, have invitations delivered to you, and I will have word sent around town that we'll have a grand gala in 2 days.
Excellent. We'll look forward to it.
It will be a party to remember.
I have no doubt.
Wow.
Well, I have much to do and some rest to get first, but let us part ways here, my friends.
Oh, yes, totally understand. Get some good
Rest
rest.
easy.
I believe that sleep will come quite easily to me.
Speaking of rest.
Should we head back to the inn? We can split up the rest of the loot there.
Yes, that's a great idea. Though I do have a question, Shael. Is this side effect going to linger? And he reaches out and touches you and get that static shock. Is that normal?
I don't know what's normal. This is the first time I've cast that spell.
He doesn't
Just to smooth. Her hair is going through it today because it's been wet, air dried,
static shock.
probably covered in blood, wet again, and now static electricity. She's just.
I hear it.
What with salt water in that?
Yeah, it's gnarly. She's and as she's touching it, she's like, oh god. Yeah, I will need at least 2 days to get it presentable.
I mean, truly though, I'm concerned about this, and he pokes you again.
Will you stop that?
You're the one with electric powers. Maybe you can take it back.
It probably just needs time to settle.
Oh.
It probably doesn't help that we're wet either.
Oh. Yes.
There was probably a little bit of spin in there too as well.
Son of a bitch.
Yes. Let's get back. And I will be going straight to the bathhouse.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a bath. I am so ready for a bath.
Much
This
needed.
one was watch out for seeing the lynch. I'm excited.
I love how much that has come on.
Kim recites it at work. I've heard her.
I do.
counter sorting medicine and
I had to explain to my boss what I was saying at one point. I'm serious.
Oh
And
my
they
god, you
explained-
really do?
Yeah, and then I had to explain. I play D&D, and I'm in this game called Divine Beasts.
This brings
Still
me
don't
so much
understand.
joy.
That's beautiful. I love that so much.
And yeah, you guys make your way back to the Sparkling Seal.
yes.
You've got your room still pretty much taken care of on account of Hugo.
And
And
before we part ways, Shiloh will divvy up the monies, so we'll each get 100 more gold.
Oh.
This is more money than Shiloh's family has ever seen, probably. No. And
Barely a
then
week's allowance.
500 silver. Fuck you.
that gives me much more than this.
Yes.
Do you want to Carson? Finger son!
No!
Come on.
Stop me again!
Yes.
Are you feeling hungry? Step Dragonborn, what are you doing? That moment you do
Yeah, you did that to yourself.
I did that to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you divvy up the money, and I have one small favor, if I may ask of the four of you. When you choose your clothes, be generic about it. I have a particular spotlight moment that I would like you guys to go as grandiose as you would like.
Alright.
Alright?
Wait, you want us to be generic and then be grandiose? I'm confused.
So I have like an intro scene that you got like when you guys get there.
Okay, so when we're out shopping.
But when you're out shopping, yeah, we'll just kind of
Okay,
describe a little
gotcha.
bit, but then we can really go into it at a later point.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
So, was there anything you guys wanted to do around Basalt City before you returned to the Sparkling Seal? Or were you just like beeline?
It's probably best if we go straight back.
Yeah, I don't think shopping while covered in sea salt and whatever else we stepped in, remembering to spit on the ground, is such a good idea.
Yes, no. Definitely need a bath.
Please, Costin, call me Finger Coon. I think that you and I can come to an understanding. Long, long finger.
Brandon's dead.
Long, long.
Just 3 more people who you gotta make quit in the middle of the stream, and we have the entire party.
Oh man.
This is possible. No!
Oh god no!
So, you all make haste back to the, it's, for those unaware,
It's a long story.
It's a long story, but, Thorn was feeding Costin and just, like, shoved his whole finger in his mouth one time. He's like, here, try some shrimp. And so, the finger became
Iconic.
as well.
Iconic.
Finger son, we can't. It's forbidden, but you know you want to eat. You know you want Daddy's home cooking.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Use that tongue. I just said 3 words.
Well,
Costin,
okay.
there's still some there.
Great campaign.
Well, I want to die now. Okay. So,
I mean, you kind of started it this time. So.
You did.
Alright. So, the downtime episodes tend to lead to fuckery, but I've noticed it's especially in Basalt City.
Especially.
Like, the fuckery has been escalated throughout the entire
Well,
arc of this
everybody's, like, real life, your fuckery escalates when you're on vacation away from home.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're like, let's get wacky and weird. I don't know anyone here.
That's right. We can trash this hotel room. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah. Alright. So, you all make haste back to the Sparkling Seal. Entering in, you can see some kind of people checking in, some checking out. There's bits of people going around in the well-lit chambers of the entrance room. But you quickly split off, going off to the right through the hallways to get to the bathhouse that is connected to the side of the building. At this point, again, time is a relative thing, and the perpetually dark skies above as you are well under the surface of the ocean simply make it confusing to know what time of day it is, but with the sheer fatigue gripping all of you, you can count on whether or not it's late, it's bedtime.
It doesn't matter what time it is. We're going to sleep.
And as all of you finally just kind of like disrobe and get ready to climb in, you open the doors from the changing room and are assaulted by chanting, "Wave Fist Warriors wash every single elite inch!"
Yes.
Sorry about that. We didn't mean to disrupt you. We were just finishing, right? Yes, sir! We were just finishing, right? No, ma'am! Yes, ma'am! Like, it's all kind of a disarray as they finish cleaning up and begin, again, running through the city. Happens.
Typical.
And probably being chased out by the innkeepers because they're not supposed to use this bathhouse.
You guys again, get out of here!
It's here. Uberu, you were supposed to stop them. Damn it, you were supposed to stop them. They just like complain at each other, but go back to immediately helping customers. But with the Wayfish Warriors departed, you all get a chance to relax in the hot waters of the bathhouse.
Are we split up, or is this a gender-neutral bathhouse?
You're split up.
Okay.
This one is not gender neutral. Spoiler warning: for Paulus is.
That's fine.
Okay. Good to know.
You'll
I
soon
imagine
see.
it's kind of like, you know, they come either or, and you can just choose, depending.
Probably.
But yes, you get a chance to relax. If there's anything you would like to do or discuss in these moments, you may feel free. Otherwise, we can simply skip forward.
Chanel and Orico are in the same soaking tub, probably.
Absolutely.
She'll
Yes.
look up over to her and she'll say, "I'll be really glad to feel the sun again. I didn't know how much I would miss it being down here." Did you hear me, Kim? Or
I'm sorry. I have. I'm trying to put my full focus on here, but I have somebody also texting me at the same time.
no worries.
I'm so sorry. Can you please repeat?
Oh. Shahil just looks over at Orico. She goes, "I really cannot wait to feel the sun again. I don't think I realized how much I would miss it, not seeing it for so long."
I was just thinking the same thing. I didn't realize what we had in Gerudo. Looking up just back down at the water. Like, I like the nice glowingness. It's kind of like a calming mood, but there's only so much you can get from it. As she sinks lower into the hot bath.
You know, it would be cool though. I don't know if it ever happens, but I wonder if ever, just like beyond the dome of the city, if they'll see like jellyfish blooms happen. I've read about them and they sound gorgeous. It's just beasts and jellyfish gather together and all light up together.
Like my sun catcher. I would love to see this. They're called jellyfish?
Yeah, when they are in a group like that, it's called a bloom, like a flower.
Salt really has amazing things. I can't imagine how we. Well, I guess we have first-hand experience how we got here, but I can't imagine how we would have ever gotten here. How far we've come. As she's trying to visualize jellyfish.
I wonder how the beast chose originally. Who went where? Was it just whoever was closest to them when they emerged?
That is a good question. How did Riala get chosen? Or even Hugo?
Or even just, during the time before, right when the beasts came and everyone built their cities atop them. Like, who was chosen and why?
I mean, why indeed? If they're practically gods, aren't they? I mean, I don't think about it, but now that my perspective has gotten a lot bigger, we are literally on top of divine beasts.
Yeah.
Living things that we don't think about every day.
We really take it for granted. I mean, it easily could have just gone the other way around, The beasts could have emerged and took all the Hypogeans away and left all of us to live in the wilds and the beyond. And we wouldn't know anything about it.
Like the world before that we saw in the vision.
Yeah. It really made me think. Seeing that and that world like that. It almost feels. It makes me feel so small.
I get what you're saying. I don't feel small most of the time, but I feel small.
It would take a lot.
Just broadly.
Something to think about.
So, not to make things awkward, but I know you saw earlier. I saw the book. It was Markov again.
He came back.
Like, I don't understand how he's able to just sneak into. I feel like he sneaks into some unknown back door I don't know in my mind. I was laughing. I was having a great time. Yuka got scared, and Costin was being scared, and the quills are a joke. Then all of a sudden, I knew it, he was speaking to me again like I was back down in the temple. Damn it!
It's in this moment that a shocking revelation overcomes the both of you. You realize that in fact Orito's mine from our code is a public tunnel!
Damn you! Quit.
However,
You got Kim.
you've broken the ball, almost.
Not me.
Fucking damn it.
Steadfast. Try me.
You receive word from Darugo's Reach. Himnik has passed away.
Fuck off with that. That's stupid.
something does occur to you. Is that connection, that presence that you felt in Orkov, even near the bottom of the ocean, you begin to realize that maybe the initial point of contact might have been one that happened due to simple proximity. Being unlucky enough to have read those abyssal letters in that chamber in that fateful day. But whatever continued connection is there is no longer limited by distance if he was able to communicate with you at the very bottom of the ocean.
Oriko, because she trusts Shael and is the smartest person she knows, is going to relay her realization to Shael. You know, this all started after I read those abyssal letters. But now it seems like like when we were in distance, it made sense to me that he was still able to speak to me when we were within proximity of them.
Right, we were in his temple.
But how did he reach all the way down at the bottom of the ocean?
But I'm afraid that it started so much earlier than that, Oriko.
I take it only she heard that.
Only she heard that.
Oriko?
She barely squeaks out of Shael. Hitting her in the back?
I know, rude. She's so vulnerable.
Yes.
Shael grabs Oriko's hands and holds them and, like, just kind of looks at her and is like, just, you're here with me right now. You're here. Stay here.
Oriko focusing on Shael's voice.
We're gonna figure it out.
She nods. I think he's gone. I can't tell. She can barely get the fear out of her voice.
Deep breath.
She breathes in and out as Shael's telling her to.
You feel your heart steady as this happens.
I'm not gonna let him keep a hold of you like this. We'll figure it out.
Thank you, Shael. She's got a few tears just brimming. I've never been so scared of something like since I was first time in the military ranks by myself. It's just I don't like feeling even smaller than I realized I really am. I'm glad you're here.
I know what you mean. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm gonna finish bathing, and she kind of just whispers, "Please whisper words, I'll shake her secret." Make herself feel better.
It does have a calming effect as the two of you finish your bath. Let's turn our attention to the other two. Austin and Torin, I'm almost afraid to ask, but is there anything that you two would like to talk about or discuss?
How's your naked time going, guys?
Torin, do you need me to get your back?
Yes, please. You know how I like it.
Yes, just like last time, right?
No.
So,
So,
remember the simple times in the creek.
I miss those times.
those are great times. The best times. No.
Pretend like we're still there, Tor.
No. I guess Torn would be kind of just like relaxing in spa.
Yeah, like a
And
bathhouse spa sort of thing going on.
yeah, and he's like all the way in besides his nose and his eyes, and he'd be staring at Costin.
You okay over there, Torin?
You know, I do have a lot of things that's on my mind, Costin. How are you able to float?
I mean, you just hold your breath and put your arms out and you just relax
No,
your body.
no. Like when he was down below, he was floating.
Oh,
Do you think I can float? You know what? I'm gonna try. And Torrin will get out of the water, and he'll try to, like, jump, and just end up splashing.
yeah,
It-
Austin, you are hit with a small wave of water.
hold on, Torin.
It didn't work.
No, clearly not. We've splashed water all over.
Was it the form? Did I do the form wrong?
It's not the form. It's difficult to explain. I think initially it started when I made that brooch for Cheyenne after her companion Zephyr died. I think doing that in that moment somehow caused a bond or link to form with her and her companion, but as the person who created the brooch, being the thing that started it all, I remember vaguely this dream I had, where the spirit of Zephyr came to me and given me the power of flight, but we've been so busy and I didn't really think back on it at the time. It was when we were fighting Zarkov in the alley.
That's very interesting.
It was. But having it come to me in that moment gave me a sense of empowerment, a sense of purpose to help push me beyond my normal limits as an individual. And make me capable of something greater. But as I said, it was all strange, and in the moment while we were fighting it, the thought to try it again never occurred. I guess the power to do so is slowly just sort of forming on its own. I'm going to have to learn to control it. Otherwise, I'll be floating out of here and you'll never see me again.
Yeah, and just in that case, if it gets too out of control, I'll tie some rope around your leg and I'll hang on to it just in case.
Good call. Good call.
You
I'm
know,
looking out toward.
no problem. You know, talking about Zarkoth and Mark, you know, I kind of wondering, you know, when he's thinking about popping out again, or you know, with Orico with Markoth, because a couple times it seemed like, you know, Orico was kind of lost-like, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean.
And it still bugs me about the 3 or 4 day thing with your friend.
Not my friend.
Oh.
Truly no one's friend.
I know. To me, he's not seem like a bad guy. I mean, he's always popping in the weird places at weird times, and
Yes, and those are the ones you have to look out for. They have ulterior motives, and they don't tell you about them. They use you as pawns for their own schemes, but they come off as kind or, willingness to assist or giving little freebies of information. Offering a gift in one hand and a dagger in the other. One you don't see until it's too late.
I gotcha.
He's the trickiest of all because his motives are hidden.
Yeah, that's true. And he's always pinpointing and like always knows too. Almost like he's watching from a distance or something.
I think he's closer than we'd like to admit.
You look to your left.
I
It was told.
feel like I see him everywhere.
Or it's got like a little like Tenzin puppet on his tail that he holds.
Oh my god!
Sorry, I had to. True. And also, kind of worried about Hyuga too, because, he's not the brightest avatar, or to be, or I don't know, something. Just hopefully he finds some good companions that can get him on the right track and be able to protect him too.
I think the word you're looking for is naive. His heart's in the right place, but he lacks experience.
Yeah, that sounds very smart. I like it. So, what is a gala?
A gala? Oh, it's like a ball. It's a large party where you dress all fancy and eat small snacks.
Snacks. So there's gonna be food
Lots
there.
of food. There should be lots of food.
Oh, okay. I was wondering
You get to
because
talk to people you've never met before.
why do I want to talk to people if there's food?
Friends.
But
I mean,
there's
you don't have to.
so I could just go there for the food.
You can go there for whatever reason you like.
And how am I supposed to dress? I mean, I never wore anything besides my armor and leather stuff. Is there like a special way?
There is a special way, and I will help you with that. Don't worry. It'll make you look very dashing.
Dashing. You say I'm not dashing right now? As he tries to slick his scales back a little bit.
A little bit of like leftover Sahagi kind of like falls out.
Oh,
You missed it, though.
that's okay.
Plop falls in the water, splashes a little bit.
Oh, do you want it? Do you want it, Costin? No. Are you sure? I can chew it for you. It's kind of chewy. No? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, thank you. Pops it in his mouth.
It's a little soapy and lukewarm, and you have to chew for longer.
So as Costin's talking, turns to staring at himself. So, are you?
Moments bring me such joy.
So, do I have to wear like different clothes to this gala thing? This is.
Yes, there's usually a standard of dress. Not everyone has to wear the specific thing, but usually a certain style. And given that we're in Basalt, they probably have their own style of dress, so we'll go about both of us getting some appropriate clothes tomorrow. I'm sure the vendors here will know exactly what we need,
A
so
standard,
you shouldn't have to worry much.
a standard dress.
Yes, a form of attire.
Oh, okay. I thought it's something we all had to wear dresses or something. I was kind of confused there.
I mean, if you prefer a dress,
No, that's what you were saying was standard dress. So,
it's just words.
oh, no, you're good. You're good. Okay. Well, I do have to catch up to Issa too, because I did get her a little pouch. I hope she likes it.
Oh, we should bring her along as well. You should bring her as your +1.
Plus, is she? Well, she doesn't get the food that I get, right?
I mean, if you want to share, that's your business.
Is there gonna be enough food that I can eat? I should say.
Oh.
Do you
Yes,
think
I'll
so?
have to speak to Lord Hugo in regards to the food situation and make him aware of your insatiable appetite.
Oh, that's true. Issa's too, and for sure, Oriko's kind of there too. She almost beat me last time.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'll take care of that this evening then. Make sure he has time to prepare. Multiple feasts, probably.
Ah, that sounds good. Well, this gala. Also, ball. What does that mean? Ball. It's like a big old ball or something?
Oh, it's just a different word meaning the same thing. It's a dance, a formal party. There's usually dancing involved.
Oh, gosh. Dancing? Oh, jeez. Oh, dancing.
Do you need a dance partner? Should we practice? I'm very good at it.
Not in here. I mean, it'd be kind of weird if someone walks in on us.
Oh, no, God, goodness, no. You know what, never mind. Forget I said anything. You don't have to dance.
Oh, okay. Well, I think.
was really gonna roll with that.
Well, I think I'm done with this bath. I don't smell good. I don't smell good as I should be now. I smell kind of like lavender-ish now.
I think that's what they're going for. You should smell like lavender.
I'm not used to that. I'm always used to like fish guts, kind of rotting meat. Like that's not very appealing.
Nothing wrong with trying new things.
Oh,
See how it works for you. Give it a day or two and see what you think. It might grow on you. Not literally. The smell, you might come to like it over time. Maybe not. If not, you can always wash it off and try something else.
That's true. Well, Costin, thank you very much.
Of course, I'm not sure I did much, but you're quite welcome.
Oh, you did plenty. You told me about this gala, and thank goodness there's gonna be food there. I was kind of worried. I thought it was like some kind of meeting or something.
No, just a casual get-together between friends and acquaintances. And to make new friends as well.
Kind of like at the bar.
Not quite like the bar, but
Oh.
you're in the right mindset at least.
Gotcha.
You're on the right track. You'll see once it's all laid out before you.
All right. Well, as long as you can help me pick out an outfit,
Yes.
and I might take you up on that learning how to dance.
It's quite fun, I assure you. Once you kind of know the steps. Yes.
Sounds good.
Anyways, yes, I'm done with the bath. Let's go.
Yes, I agree.
And with your baths concluded, fatigue is heavily gripping all of you as you retire to sleep for the night. Was there any particular, thing that anybody wanted to do before calling it a day?
No.
Excellent. Nope. For all intents and purposes, you will all receive a long rest.
Hiya.
And let's go ahead and take our break here.
Hiya. Break time.
Alright, everybody. We will be right back in just a few minutes. We're going to play our wonderful commissioned song from OPP Musical. Please enjoy the song and our lovely gallery of art. We will be back in a few minutes.
I'm gonna put my full focus on gaming right now, but Jaden broke up with Dylan here and was texting Shawnee and was feeling suicidal. Jaden is cheating on Dylan right now with, or has been, with a 20-year-old, which text Jaden about. So I told him, nobody, that's an adult, that's a child. But he's sleeping right now, so he's gonna wake him up. But definitely said Dylan said some hurtful things to Jaden, so Jaden blocked him and was texting Shawnee, and Shawnee was freaking out because this person's suicidal. He's saying they want to kill themselves and shit. And so now I'm texting Dylan because he texts me, and now I'm just keeping him busy with dad jokes and dark humor jokes. Yeah. So that's what I'm dealing with while I'm trying to play. Because I can't just abandon a kid. Yeah.
friends, we will be back in just a few minutes. We're waiting for a couple people to make it back to the table. Since we have just a couple seconds here, I would like to take a moment to thank our sponsor for tonight's stream. If you thought that seeing Sahagin spit everywhere and making the moist caves was a pretty gross experience, you can experience something even worse than that every single day by playing Raid Shadow Legends. Enter promo code MOIST to unlock a new champion today. I hate so much about what I just did.
Moist would be the single worst promo code ever.
Those steps of moistness.
Steps of moistness. Yes, behold. We spit in these caves more than Schmidt's sex tape.
Where's the tarp?
Oh no.
It's moist.
I have the tarp. Oh no. Alright, looks like everybody's back. Let's go ahead and kick on the RP camp. So, before we kind of get into the next day and in and outs of the shopping and preparation, would you guys prefer to go just kind of lighter on the shopping roleplay, just kind of knock it out and move on to the gala, or would you prefer to kind of continue going beat for beat?
I would rather prioritize getting to the gala, especially if, like, you want us to hold off on describing the outfits we're buying. I don't really see the point in having a big roleplay moment of buying them.
Yeah.
Yes,
Agreed.
Sounds good.
Excellent. So, the next day comes around. Awakening at your respective times. You make your preparations for the day. Head downstairs. Grab a bite to eat. Yosuke working diligently in the kitchen as always. And you had a restful night's sleep, feeling quite sore. By all means, given yesterday's events. But well rested. With a hop in your step compared to how you felt for the last day. But over time, as the morning goes on, you full health. Yeah. You all got a long rest, and I dropped my pen.
How dare you?
I know, right? But ere long, each of you has gathered in the dining room and enjoyed some semblance of breakfast before all of you have gathered up. A quick question: what did each of you decide to go for in this morning's continental breakfast?
Probably a tea and a yogurt and granola situation, with maybe some fruit if that was available.
There is some fresh fruit. There is only a light amount of granola, but they did actually have a fair bit of just kind of some plain like vanilla yogurt.
Cool.
Orito went for, I think I don't know if it'd be in this world, but a biscuits and gravy, like just with lots of like sausage-like meat and peppery gravy on top of some really nice moist biscuits. Sounds so good right now.
So they do
Why
have.
we're using the word moist so much
Well,
tonight.
But it's not quite what you're used to. It is lighter in the kind of meat content, as a lot of like land-based meat products are more rare in Basalt City. But it is like a good, like it's still got a good stock, like a good flavor to the gravy, and the biscuits are more flaky than anything. But all in all, a decent meal. Like thinking about biscuits and gravy now.
I know. Amazing.
It's always a good choice. It's never a bad choice.
Yeah, I even like the most mediocre biscuits and gravy I've ever had.
No.
Like, it's still good.
No.
Like,
My high school's biscuits and gravy was trash.
okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you mentioned that.
It just tasted like flour. It was so
Biscuits
pathetic.
and gravy makes me want to die.
That sounds
You just
good.
imagine you got like some good like pork gravy with bits of salmon in it.
Never
Ew.
mind. No. You would accustom the
Yes. 2 of everything, please, besides the healthy stuff. I'm very hungry. Oh, wait, the
There's
goblin.
a whole stack of food walking by you, Torin, but then around it, like, you see the head of Issa peek over, like, well, good morning there, Torin.
Hey, easy. Oh, I'll take one of those. What she has over there.
Like, you just, like, from the kind of back, you can hear some, like, sort of rustling in the kitchen. You just hear, like, this, like, muffled voice from behind the door, like, oh shit, it's him. And he peeks out, he's like, yes! Yes! And just starts, like, frantically cooking.
All right.
Before long, you see Issa and Torin just going full Dragon Ball Z Goku on heaping plates of food.
I feel like they have their own table set up because there's not enough room for the rest
Probably.
of us with all their food.
A lot of other people are kind of like getting a little disgusted, going away as they see what can only be described as like a
Eating
culinary
frenzy.
murder. And lastly, what about Costin? Is it a little PB&J? Go a little PB&J going right there.
Peanut butter and honey, thank you very much.
No crust.
Nice.
No crust.
Good name.
Yeah, cut the crust off, please, for me, Torin.
He's just nibbling it and hands it back to you.
That's so what he was doing too.
He like licks the bread. Here you go, bitch.
Slaps me with it first and then throws it on me.
Title?
Yeah. So, Costin is going to get some like soft hoagie bread if they do like a hoagie bread, and then he's going to get eggs and any sort of meat products that they could source locally here in Basalt.
There's a little bit of pork. Like they do have a small bit of sausage and bacon, but not much.
Yeah.
But
They can take
yeah.
fish. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There is some pan-seared whitefish available.
Perfect. That'll work. And cheese, if they do cheese, I'm not sure if that's available. Probably not.
They have.
Cheese on fish.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Good.
This is the moment when you all realize that the Avatar apparent was a fucking sociopath.
Yeah.
This is gonna lead us, guys. I think we've made a mistake.
I said there were 3 arc aeons. These together with the third true.
The third one really was. It was Costin all along.
It was Costin. Fucking cool twist in the game, though. I like that.
But yeah, so he basically does his own version of like a breakfast sandwich on a hoagie roll, and then he gets oatmeal, coffee, and yeah, just tries to make it a hearty breakfast, something that'll stick.
But Costin, you dominate that sandwich.
Yeah.
Like, it's honestly, it shouldn't have been good, but it was.
It was good.
And you all enjoy a breakfast and feeling now full and energized and ready for the day. The day is allegedly early. The day is yours. You're never truly sure what time it is.
Never know.
But what were your plans for the day? Just I know obviously you said wanting to shop for clothes. We can easily just do that over a quick transaction. Was there anything else that you wanted to do throughout the day?
Oh, yes. Torin's going to run up to his room and grab his little pack that he got for Issa. And he's going to give it to her.
So you get the little pack and you hand it to Issa and she's like, oh, well, hon, what's this?
Something I picked up from our trip. It was from, I totally forgot what they're called. Fish people. Pisaki. And, Pisaki, oh gosh, Pisaki. people, and
Takoyaki people.
but yeah, they had this like little gift card, and I thought it'd be kind of cool that you had this, and I was kind of thinking about you, and yeah. Oh, and also,
Brushes your shoulder. You're just so sweet, huh?
and also,
Opens it up and. Well, that smells good.
yeah,
I'm presuming this is a thing of the Sahagi bits.
yes, and also, Torin. Oh, what did he buy? He bought let's see. I think it was a little pouch for Issa too.
The pouch of seasonings.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yes.
You bought the pouch of seasonings. She kind of like licks her finger and dabs it in there. Smells a little bit. She's like, I think I could probably whip up something pretty good with this. Well, that is just so sweet of you, Torin.
Thank you. Yes, of course. But yeah, I just got that stuff for you. Just kind of thought, you could probably use it, and that whatever that is, it tastes really good, but it's really chewy.
It's chewy, huh? That's for sure.
Yeah, right? Not bad, right?
That's pretty different, hon.
Yeah, different could be a good word. Yeah, okay.
But you think you try that out a little bit more, you might be able to make some pretty decent jerky out of that.
Oh,
I
That's
got
a-
something. I got a surprise for you too, hon, but it's not going to be ready till later. I'll show you then, all right?
oh, okay. Sounds good.
I have a quick question for the DM.
Of course.
Is the chew made out of the bodies of their fallen brethren?
100%. They are eating sahagin right now. But it's dead sahagin, so like the meat is going to go to waste.
Yeah.
Oh, that
And
makes
to
it
ask the
so
philosophical
much
question, aren't they mostly fish anyway?
Are they?
Which leads me
Yes.
to the next philosophical
Oh,
question.
you made them up, dude.
Their bodies are fish. But really, it depends on perspective. Just like if you drink Minotaur milk, is it gross?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cow milk isn't gross, right?
Wait,
Yeah, it
was
is
male?
actually.
It's
Was
delicious.
it
I'll die on
male
that.
or female minotaur?
Oh, female.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where it came
I need
from.
the milk cow son.
As long as it's white, it's good.
Ah! You're drunk. Go to bed. Go home. Get out of here.
Only had a half a
Joe.
beer. What?
Good night, Joe.
Schmitz
Don't come
home.
over here. You're banned for like 2 weeks.
And then, like, Torin just walks over with this big bucket, and he's like, don't worry, guys, I got us some fresh milk. And he just takes a swig, like, Torin, that's a bowl.
I hate so much.
I took your cow over there, but they were a bit feisty. It took me a long time to get them warmed up.
Somebody the legendary Woody Harrelson.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So fucking iconic. Anyway, sorry. So this was the whole thing that happened. This happened, and I can't take it back.
Yeah, you did it.
I
You did it.
Okay, I partly did it. Okay,
You did it.
this was a
Accomplice.
group effort.
Accomplice.
I admit my
So.
part.
Was there any other business that anybody wanted to take care of today?
No, I should be good.
Costume's gonna spend the rest of the afternoon after shopping alone.
Issa would Shael would probably check in with Issa this at some point in the day to see how her reading lessons are going.
Okay, so we'll have an alone scene, a quick, just kind of alone scene for you. Check in with Issa. Anything for Orica?
Orica Oriko is going to just kind of spend a little time, kind of just thinking over the events. Kind of like how before you plan for like a war, just because she's like Murkoth has a pretty good back door to come into. She's just trying to think of how to mentally prepare if this happens again while she's trying to have fun at the gala.
Excellent. Okay. And then Torin will have a scene with you and Issa later in the day. So, upon finishing your breakfast, you're able to quickly make your way across town. Once again, stopping at the rather popular store, the Current Fashion. Current. Anyway, from there are a variety of great outfits. You can kind of looking around, ultimately find something that'll strike your fancy. A set of fine clothes will run each of you guys. Normally it's 15, but you all are honored guests and words kind of getting around town. So let's say 10 gold apiece.
Sweet.
Costing kind of helping Torin buy not a dress.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Supportive friends.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I like that we're being progressive here. That's good.
Yeah.
And then the day kind of progresses. Let's first go with Shadow. So you can, upon getting home and unpacking your shopped goods, you decide to pop over and give a quick knock on Issa's door. And she also kind of got back from buying some stuff, which really you and Oriko took point on helping her, because she was gonna just buy a bathing suit.
Yeah.
And Issa just lights up when she opens the door and sees you and just invites you in hurriedly. Oh, come on in, Shia. I've been working on all that stuff you've been showing me.
Oh, good. Can I see the worksheets? Yeah.
She opens up the worksheets and impressively, they're all done.
Wow.
I didn't really have nothing to do while y'all were gone, so I just kind of figured I'd just keep on working at this.
If only all of my students were as dedicated as you.
Can I show you something?
Of course.
Tell you what. For the sake of this being done right, just a second here. I see. So with this, they changed things. Give me just a moment here. Okay. In just a moment, I would like everybody except for Shael to please mute me. I will give you all a message in Discord when you can unmute me.
That's what goes.
Hold on, I'm trying to mute. Please just. Oh, you're right, yes. Thank you.
Oh. We're all good, hun?
Oh. Okay.
Message and ping them all.
Oh, good, good.
Alright. And
Thank
so,
you.
with that moment concluded, let's turn our attention next to Costa. So you're alone, Costa. What is it that you're doing? Why?
So,
Masturbating.
I brought this money.
Yes, there's actually a woman in town. Her name is Kathleen, and she is a purveyor of fine smut.
Wouldn't doubt it with a name like that.
There's one called Plundering the Northern Castle.
Ah,
I
classic.
forgot the actual name of it, but the other one is Shiver Me Timbers.
Again, a good one. A little
Yes.
off kilter, but
So what are you doing?
so after finishing up, getting all the shopping done, Costin just tells everybody he's going to go back to his room and just kind of put things away and take a nap. So he gets back, unloads his things, and then he grabs his adventuring pack with him over to the bed and sits down and just kind of releases this heavy sigh. Pinches the bridge of his nose. Well, Costin, you wanted to leave a legacy. It's going to be one hell of a legacy. And to think I just wanted to just help the people of Darugo, and now I'm mixed up in all of this world-altering. I don't even know what it is. Of course, I'd gladly take on the task. holds his hands up and looks at them, and they're shaking a little bit. You can do this. I mean, you have to do this. Everyone's life's on the line.
You feel two almost presences, and yet the feeling of another presence, you've had that before, it's simultaneously so much greater than that and yet so much less than that. And there are feelings of encouragement, of duty, and of guardianship that accompany these feelings.
Yes. No, I have no intention of abandoning this task. If it was beset upon me, as I said, I have no intention of not doing so anyways. It's just... the task seems so large, insurmountable. I mean, I'm only human after all. Granted, the powers that come with being Avatar, but I just fear that whoever's playing behind the scenes has been at it for far too long. Too many plans set in motion far before me. And he reaches down, opens up his bag, and pulls out his notebook. And gets the bottle of ink and the quill that goes with it. And, well, I better do this now before it's too late. He begins writing just lengthy, detailed script into this book. For hours and hours, he's at it. Pausing every so often, reading over his work, making some changes, and then continues. And spends the rest of the day in his room.
The legacy you leave, a heavy one. The burden of destiny, a great weight upon your shoulders in those moments. As you chronicle your journey so far, your findings, and everything. Next, we turn our attention to Orico. What exactly are you doing? What preparations, what meditation are you using to defend yourself against the assails of Markov?
So, Oriko's form of meditation is basically just doing basic training exercises like push-ups, sit-ups, just the stuff she used to do to stay in shape and practice. Like she practiced some moves, and she's practicing her new learned ones that she'd learned from Master Kensei, like in the water, just to kind of feel that burn and focus on breathing as her mind wraps through the events, and that their world is a whole lot bigger, and how Markov is somehow able to still get in her mind even though they're not anywhere near him or near the letters that she read. Just trying to figure out a puzzle that feels like she's missing so many pieces. She's just going through the movements, practicing, till she finally just sits down because it doesn't seem to be working or relieving any of the anxiety that it usually does. Usual method's not working. So she tries to remember how Shael does her meditation when she's half sleeping. And it's like, it works for Shael. maybe it'll work for me. And so she kind of tries to awkwardly position herself as Shael usually does for meditation. Just like trying to remember her best thoughts to keep Marcos away.
You roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. These dice aren't nice to me, so I'm going to try.
Meditating is a real struggle for you. When you close your eyes, focus your breathing, it's a simple enough thing to calm your body, to steady your breathing. You've been in stressful situations more times than you can count. But shutting off your mind, that is a trick, a skill, a tool that you just don't possess. It is not as though Marco breaks through in the cracks of your weakness in your mind, but rather that you can't unsee all of the things that have transpired. The battles, the death, the attacks from the Hyposians, so much destruction that has happened around you that even trying to close your eyes and calm yourself, you just see it. It's almost as though you can't escape it.
So, just not finding relief in any old ways or new ways. So she needs to get up. She needs to go get air. She needs to get out of the tiny room that makes her feel trapped. She's just gonna kind of start trudging out of the door and just leaves all her stuff behind. Like, just anything she needs air. She's gonna try and start making her way just outside, somewhere outside.
I'm going to carry over that previous wisdom saving throw into this brief scene. As you're walking, you're focused forward to the point where you just get tunnel vision, and even that begins to blur as the focus of trying to calm your mind to unsee it. You walk around a corner, you see a happy family, you remember the destruction of the Hyposians in your town. A merchant calls out to somebody else, you remember the screams, and you're caught in the moment until you bump into somebody and you knock them almost completely over.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't looking where I was going. Are you alright?
Oh, I'm fine. I admit I wasn't expecting to see you again.
You. It's Tenzin, isn't it?
It is 100% Tenzin.
I knew it!
Fuck off!
Tenzin? She's... By the surprise of bumping into Tenzin and not being caught off guard for one by a snake she doesn't trust, and just literally running into him is just like, Tenzin?
Did you roll an insight check for me, please?
Okay.
You see legitimate shock in his eyes. Orico. I was not expecting to see you. You were also out for a walk. Would you like some company?
Yeah, I was getting some air. You know what? Yeah, I would like some company.
Very well.
As she whispers, I just think.
Tries to walk like along with you, but has to like hustle a bit to keep up.
Sorry.
quite so fast, you know.
Oh, right. I forget. My strides are. She slows herself down so Tenzin can keep up.
Of course, no worries. You seem rather flustered. Is everything all right?
No, everything's not alright. Just. What are you doing out here? Like, you just getting some air as well?
I was walking. It's a lovely city, isn't it? Last I checked, walking wasn't a crime in Basalk City.
Why do you make it sound like a crime?
I don't make anything sound like a crime. It's that every time I bump into you and any of your companions, I am subject of grand suspect.
What are you doing here? Like, not
I
here,
was walking.
as I said, not here in general. What are you doing in Basalt City? Just trying to grasp at anything so her mind isn't racing.
Being the aquarium. It's a rather lovely place. You know, seeing lovely places, lovely memories, good things to hold on to, especially when life takes you to dark places. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. Aquarium was really nice. It's the otters. I like the otters a lot.
Well, I'm certain that you've got your own fond enough memories and things that you all like and anchors of your own to think about when you're caught in the middle of dark places or scary things that might go bump in the night or bump in your mind, I suppose. But this is my street, so I'm afraid we simply must part now.
Tenzin, why do you... Every time I meet you, you leave me in more and more questions.
A gift, my lady. One I'm told is rather frustrating.
Very, very frustrating. But thank you.
Gives a elaborate flourish and takes part from your company.
Oriko can feel her heart finally not racing. She's left very confused at why. She feels better. She doesn't like now that she feels better after running to Tenzin, but she feels better and welcomes the distraction half-heartedly.
And the next time, as your walk kind of takes you back, you feel those images racing, you remember the aquarium. Your friends, Big Bird. And it's just a little bit easier to keep focus. And lastly, let's turn our attention to Tor. Your invitation from Issa. You go over, give a quick knock on the door, and like almost immediately as you rap on it the first time, it just like opens up almost as though you pushed it open.
Oh, you have a new ability. You can sense things. That's so awesome.
Something like that, Tor. Come on in, sugar. I got a surprise for you.
Oh, surprise.
And you go in, and the room, it looks as though she's been trying to clean, but she's not great at it. Like, there's like a bunch of books that, like, there's like a small, like, table that's been, like, cleaned, but and then over in the corner there's a bed with just books and paper stacked on it.
Ah, a nice clean room. I like it.
She says, have a seat. She kind of guides you over to the table.
Ah, thank you, thank you. Well, how's your evening today?
Takes her a little bit to, like, strike the match and light it.
Well, how you doing tonight?
Well, sugar, I'm just doing so much better now that you're back here in town. And I made something for you, and I got a surprise for you.
Oh, I can't wait.
She pulls out a plate of the sahagi meat.
Ooh,
And there's kind of a very different aroma coming off of them, and the colorization of it has changed. As you can see, like a crust of seasoning on it, and it looks like it was cooked.
oh, that looks really really good.
And she kind of sits across from me at the table, and you can just see her tail just excitedly flicking behind her. Try one, sugar. Let me know what you think.
Oh yes. So turn to take one and start chewing it.
And it's not chewy. This time, the meat gives a lot faster, and you can taste a heavy, almost salty brine, but the seasoning crust that's been kind of like seared on each side very quickly on it gives it a greater depth of flavor that really well complements the kind of brininess and the natural sort of salty ocean flavor of the bits of meat.
Oh wow, this is so good. I mean, wow. I did not expect this taste so much better than when I first tried it. I mean, it's not chewy. It's nice and it's like moist and tender, and it almost like kind of like melts in your mouth like butter almost. But that flavor, that charred sides you did, that is great. Wow.
I was just thinking that, well, tasted pretty good, but it was so chewy, so I thought I'd brine it for a bit and maybe help kind of break down some of that connective tissue. And then I thought I might just do just a quick sear on it so that I could help seal in some of the flavor of it.
Yes.
Throw something on there to give it a bit of heat is all.
Oh yes, it is so delicious. And he takes another bite, but he's living on his tongue, just sitting there like, oh yes.
And she kind of fidgets a bit and she picks one up and holds it over to you.
Tori kind of stops and kind of looks around and
Pops it right in.
ah, thank you. This is really really great. Thank you so much.
You keep on eating here. I got something else to show you too.
Oh, all right. Yes. Go right ahead.
She goes over and grabs a small envelope, and you can see your name written on there. For your standards, Torn, it's very good handwriting. But the letters don't quite all line up. But she kind of her gaze casts to the ground, kind of offers it up a little, kind of steps back, folding her hands together and kind of drawing a small circle on the floor with her foot. Says, you can open it up if you want.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice. I mean, I don't know how to read. So I'm about to read something. I don't really know how to read it too good. Oh, is it pictures? I turn to open it up, look. Oh. Letters. So.
Oren, I would like you to roll a straight intelligence check for me. This is gonna go so fucking poorly.
Wasn't there also
Oren,
pictures?
you are able to piece together. You don't really know how to read, but based on context from other words that you've had read to you, and you kind of looked as they were reading it, you are able to piece together what this says with a 15. I like you, Torn. Thank you for being with me. At the bottom of it are two dragonborn that she sketched holding hands, one labeled Torn, one labeled Issa.
Oh, wow. This is very, very amazing. This is beyond anything I have ever gotten in my life. I will truly grateful take care of this, protect this with my life. I never gotten a gift like this before, Issa, and I greatly appreciate it so much. It means so much to me.
He kind of blushes, looking away for a second. She says, I ain't never known how to read or write or anything like that, but I've been having Shael. She's been teaching me kind of in secret so I could surprise you with something like, well, she's been teaching me because I asked her to, but the reason that I asked her to is I wanted to do something like this because you're just so amazing, Torin, and I just wanted to do something special because I've just always kind of been alone my whole life, and now I got somebody that I want to be around, and I thought that maybe it'd be kind of nice if I let you know how I feel, and I thought that because you're just such a smart fella that maybe if I wrote it, you might kind of, think that I'm pretty smart too, and then you wanna be with me.
Issa, to me, you're very smart. And, what you've done in this short amount of time that you did, this is amazing. You're very special to me. And I'll give you my word. I'll make sure nothing ever happens to you, no matter what.
Thank you, Torin. I ain't even got words to say how that makes me feel.
And you know what? That's really smart. I never thought going to Issa to help write. No. I mean, not Issa. Oh gosh, I never thought to go to Shael to learn how to write and anything like that. That's wow. You're very amazing.
It was nothing special, not compared to what you do, Torin.
No, this pretty much goes right on top. I greatly appreciate this so much. Thank you very, very much.
We got a little more of that food here, and I got us this, and she goes over and pulls out this, bottle of wine, and she, pours it into a couple of glasses, and she, goes to just, eat the glass, and then, stops remembering for a second. I mean, takes a sip from it.
Oh, no, you're fine, you're fine. And then, Torin.
Oh, would you like some more? Hun pours you another.
Oh, yes, thank you very much.
Is that... I was told you're supposed to go slow. Do you just drink it?
Go slow. What? Go slow? I never heard that in my life.
Oh, I've been talking to other people. I guess some people, they, swirl the wine and sniff it. It didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but I was just kind of hoping you might think I was a sophisticated lady if I did something like that. But, I mean, if we're going to go, boom, down.
Yeah, I don't understand why they want to sniff the wine or slosh. Doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, there we go. Shot the guns into the one.
And you and Issa spend a romantic evening drinking and eating and, well, the rest is open to interpretation.
We don't get more?
So this is actually where I want to check in there. So I wanted to give more of you guys more scenes to flesh everything out, and then I'm like, fuck. This is great, so I'm not gonna rush it.
No, it's good.
But it's already almost 11:30 and we
I'm
have
still
not
playing.
reached the gala.
I'm still playing.
I don't
Yeah,
have
give us
work
this-
tomorrow. I'm good.
Give us the spicy bit.
Yes. You
The
can't.
I don't-
dragonborn baby making happen. Fade to black.
I got one more thing for us, and she hands you a small crown that you put around your tail, and she puts one around her tail.
Oh, Jesus. Like Conan with tail.
Are they engaged now? Yes!
No, but as things wind down, finally kind of go to head out, but you're a little stumbly because after you guys finish that bottle of wine, Issa throwing caution to the wind and sophistication to the wind, pulls out the dragonborn mud whiskey,
Oh.
that real shit, and you guys just start knocking back shots. And you guys laugh makes more food. You guys have some more shots, and then she ends up. Can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
Oh, yes.
And then roll a d4 to see what base you get to.
Issa outdrinks you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she rolled like a nat 19, so.
Put a ring on it.
So, like, you guys are kind of at the door, and she, you feel like you're not, like, super drunk, but she's kind of helping you, and you guys are kind of talking and laughing as she guides you back to your room. And, you know, she goes to say goodnight, and you both just kind of linger there, and then she just steps in and just plants one on you.
How did Dragonborn kiss?
You don't want to know. I'm not fucking answering. I am not going down this motherfucking rabbit hole right now. This is a sweet moment, okay?
Now, if it was centaurs, on the other hand, you'd be all about it.
That's different.
That sounds like you only favor centaurs,
No, I just like to make shit weird, and I'm trying not to do that right now.
You're right. Let's keep it wholesome, because this
Yeah.
is so damn sweet. This is so
And she
cute.
just kind of steps back, her green face flushing a little bit, almost looking like right, it's like a little yellow. And she says, well, good night, Torin. I best get back to my room.
Yes. Good night. And thank you very, very much for everything. For being here. For this awesome gift you gave me. And for the awesome food. And the awesome drinks. You are the very best.
Holds her hands over her again, reaches over and kind of brushes her tail with hers. She says, thank you for liking me for who I am, Torin.
Ah, you are perfect.
And she departs for the assumed evening. Again, time is kind of a strange construct in Basalt City.
And Torin will run back to his room, saying, "She made me a book! Yes!"
He said, what?
Oh, she made me a book! Yes! Running back to his room.
This is the best book ever written!
Never mind the kiss that he just got.
Like, runs by Costin, who's writing. He's like, oh, I'm very proud of this. Fuck your stupid book, Costin!
Let Daddy show you how it's done.
And you all gain the benefits of a long rest as you return for the night. This is where I do want. I'm gonna make the call because if we start the gala here, we're not gonna be up long enough for me to really do it justice. But it is the next day, and I'd like to skip ahead to right at the beginning. Okay.
Okay.
Next day rolls around, and Basalt City is abuzz with excitement. Vendors loading their goods, food being carted across town. It is the talk of every corner of the city. Citywide gala. A grand event, a party celebrating a special occasion. To be held at the Cerulean Halls in the Ebtide District. When all of you make your preparations for the day and kind of do as you will. Later in the day, you all kind of got your invitations the prior day, and it said that it was going to be around a certain time, and you can see it by some of the clocks. It's getting time for you all to depart. Except, as you all go to depart, Kota, dressed in like this really nice, like long coat of blue trimmed with little bits of green, is there waiting for all of you with a carriage. He says, right on time. And he opens it up, letting all of you in. And you all ride across town, seeing all manner of people kind of getting ready to head out, some of them en route to that location as well. And you go all the way across town, south through the main drag, and then across through that, crossing the canals. And then there's a couple of smaller canals offshooting into the ebb tide district, where the clopping of the Toru's little claws and legs kind of almost start to get deafened by the sound of a lot of crowds. And looking out of the carriage, you can just see a ton of well-dressed people in every direction. And pulling up, you see this building that eclipses everything else around it. Like this place is a tall building lit with countless twinkling lights that cast a dancing glow, reflecting calmly off the waters of the nearby canals. And a grand crowd of well-dressed Basalgians have gathered near the entrance, and guards posted everywhere. Like throughout the crowd, kind of managing that up throughout the building. And this is a huge, huge event. Oh, damn, what did you post, Yeti? Oh. Twinkling lights. And when...
Damn, Nightbot was aggressive with that.
Yeah, jeez. Fuck off, Nightbot.
Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Killjoy. So, the carriage stops. And as the doors open, the guards kind of approach to question Kota, and he shows them this, letter, the script, and they kind of nod, looking, and they call out to the crowd, and they start clearing a path up these steps leading up to the halls. The doors of the carriage open, and you can see that the crowd is parting, opening this path for you to go up the stairs. And the crowd begins to quiet as the realization sweeps across all of you. Or across all of them, sorry, I'm thrown off by this right now. The realization sweeps across all of them of just who is stepping out. Only the honored guests, those invited not just by the citywide invitation, but those mentioned on every single invitation. The honored guests of Avatar Yuga himself. And there is a hushed reverence that falls over this crowd as you all prepare to step out. And with that, let's call it a night session.
I want to go to the party.
Well, you are clearly very imminently going to be going to the party.
I know.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Well, I have more time to draw a torrent then.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I hope that you all had fun.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So, friends, as is tradition, please award each other, I think we're at 350 experience now?
Sure.
Well, let's say 300.
Ooh,
So please award each other 300 experience points. Please say who it is and why. And to the audience, I would like to include you on this as well. Please choose who you would like to get 300 bonus experience.
Mine's going to go to Shael, only for the badass explanation for that portal. Oh my god, that was epic. Looking in my mind, and the way she described how it did the wind and everything, but also how she was able to comfort completely in character Oriko, and it felt like a teacher vibe still so much. It was so perfect.
Thank you.
In the moment of vulnerability.
I'm gonna give mine to Torin for just fully embracing the romance happening. I just love it so much. It makes everyone so happy.
Yeah.
And it was so wholesome while still being so much like Torin and Issa, who they genuinely are. With throwing black and white glasses and shit. That was so great.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. I'm about to give mine to Shael too. I mean, exactly what Kim said, and also helping Issa with all the way to the end with the book. All of it was very awesome. I mean, I like it.
Yay.
I'm gonna give mine to Oriko because Oriko's character has to deal with all Nick's bullshit in this game, and Kim is doing a really good job of like role playing like that vulnerable frightened individual who is normally very stoic and quiet and strong just in presence, and is now having a very hard time just dealing with something that's out of her control, and she's portraying it really well. So.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's all of us.
Is that everybody?
All
Yeah.
y'all.
Alright, so we do have a vote going in chat. It looks like Oriko has a handy lead so far.
Oh, weird.
Refresh.
Okay, refreshing.
Yeah, you've only got a few seconds if you wanted to vote too.
And we've got just a few seconds left, friends. If you have a vote, cast it now. Be part of deciding who is going to get bonus experience. Alright, excellent. We've got a fucking tie.
Ooh.
5 and 5. Who's it gonna be? In the end, there can be only one winner.
That's a goddamn lie.
Oh, good.
Boston, you get 300 bonus experience.
Alright, yay.
And I would like to award all of you 1,750 experience for tonight's session.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, ball sacks.
Really?
Yep.
Alright, guys. Well, before we turn on the credits and then raid out to another channel, let's go ahead and say goodnight to everybody. I want to thank everybody who came in and hung out with us. Watch these amazing players do what they do best. If
Sorry,
this
can
is
you
the
say
first
that
time,
number again?
1,750.
Okay.
1750. But if you're new, please drop a follow. We would love to have you in the community. I can't speak for everybody, but I will most likely be hanging out in the Discord for a little bit after the session to unpack, hang out a little bit. And yeah, we love having you here, and thank you especially to my amazing players. You are the ones that make doing this worth it.
Aww. You just want to flirt with me.
Ah.
Yeah, it's just I need some more show time, guys.
On second thought, I will be hanging out alone. We'll be back.
Alone with Joe.
Yeah.
I can give you guys privacy. I can just go in the other room.
Baron Elite Warriors watch every single bitch. But yeah, we'll be hanging out for a bit, and we'd love to see some of you guys there. I'll raid out to most likely another D&D channel. Actually, this time I might not do a D&D channel.